1,000 people subscribe to my small channel. I'm just an ordinary Japanese dad. I work, cook, raise my son, and live a normal life. Your comments made my ordinary days feel special. So today, I want to show you one peaceful day with my family.
Iただきます。 戻りください。
いただきます。